Deck lineup including Hunter and Shaman.
Firefly, SI7, both very easy keeps. Cairn, I don't think so. Even if you are in the school of sometimes or always we keep Cairn because it's just so good in this deck. Not against the Devolve deck.
What do you think of the mulligan for Nevada?
Bloodsteel Corsair every time.
Yep.
Right. The question is, do we want Flame Tongue?
I think Flame Tongue's good, and then obviously you keep Aya Blackpaw because you never throw her away.
I'm with you on the Flame Tongue.
Okay.
I don't know about the Aya.
Sure.
You
What's your reasoning?
It costs 6.
She's worth it.
When you get there. You haven't earned her yet, Rob.
Okay, sorry, my bad. Aya Blackpaw going to go ahead and get tossed back into the deck. And look at that opening for San Jose. Ooh, that's the opening you actually want to see, although Nevada has a pretty spicy opening of their own.
Yeah, absolutely.
That just lines up 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, and this is rough because I think there's a lot of situations where you would just say, okay, I want to get this Kelseth going. But coin is really important with that SI7 agent.
I think it's okay. Like, you can coin Keleseth on 1. Even if you don't draw any sort of buff minion from your deck, you have 2 Fireflies on 2.
Sure.
Tark Reaper most of the time ought to just be fine on 3, and maybe by the time you get to 4, you found something for SI. So I like this.
Okay, there's a bigger Firefly. The nice thing about these small 1-drops is that you will have them as activators later on down the road, and this is definitely a game of tempo swings.
Yes.
Yeah.
South Seas Captain's going to be able to buff the Bloodsteel Corsairs to a 4/3, which still gets a nice value trade on even the buffed Firefly.
Also, yeah, well, never mind. You already pulled out patches, but yeah, 4/3 on that. Well, there's... Yeah, I was going to say, they wanted to just slam it, but they were paying consideration to the possibility of Manatide Totem. But the value trade is just frankly too good.
Yeah. Board first. You can worry about Manatide Totem later. Or, honestly, in a matchup like this, sometimes not at all. Sometimes you're better off if you just pretend that card is not in your hand until you can't play any other ones.
All right, well, just forced to feed that Target Creeper. The Flame Tongue Totem just really running wild. Jade Claw's Hero Power?
Yep. I'm with you. I think developing the Jade Claws, even when it doesn't have an immediate target, has a lot of value against Rogue. It makes their future turns really awkward. It curves very nicely into Jade Lightning on 5.
Vile Spine.
It has the same problem that SI does, right?
Yeah. I mean,
a little stranded.
you are finally able to use the SI, and I think at this point you're just good to finally just get rid of that Flame Tongue Totem.
Finally.
That Flame Tongue Totem, it is the MVP of the game so far. It gets play of the game every single time. Like, cue up the Overwatch heroic music. It's just Flame Tongue Totem sitting there. It's a bad dude. You gotta take him out.
Very iconic card, that's for sure. Very good. Interesting.
This guy's toast.
Yeah, valuing the... So, I mean, this is... You know, this is textbook Hearthstone right here.
Yeah.
This is... You have 2 options. You can kill a minion that is basically just feeding your opponent cards, or you can kill the minion that is allowing the board to do more damage. Which road do you go? And this is very much a choose-your-own adventure. And the result of this adventure is your Tar Creeper's damaged. And you've stemmed the tide, at least in cards drawn, but the board stemming, how do you evaluate it? Do you feel like this is better? I really felt strongly about Flame Tongue, but I think, I mean, there's obviously merit to both.
Yeah, my immediate instinct was kill the Flame Tongue every time. But as I look at this board state we have here, South Sea Captain can't trade in anything it wants to be trading into at all. You do not want to trade that card for what's left of a Tar Creeper. At that point, there's a pretty darn good chance that you're able to kill the Flame Tongue next turn before it's able to hurt you any more than it already has.
Sure.
Now, we do see a Jade Lightning, which is probably the biggest punish for going along that line of thinking. But this definitely has merit.
Yeah, there's Nevada's turn right here. There's a bunch of different considerations points for them, and they ultimately end up on Thrall.
Hope there weren't any charges.
Is that the... Yeah, that's the one that if it hits, it transforms, I think?
I believe that one is the one that gets stealth back if it kills a minion when it trades.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And then the Steam Surger.
Yes.
Okay.
Still one turn away from Vile Spine here. That's your golden ticket. That's the one that steals the board state, which Shaman never wants to see.
Well, and it's unfortunate, right? Because in the meantime, you could just go ahead and build a 7/7 Edwin.
Right.
But if you do, well, before you were giving up your activator for the Vile Spine Slayer, but now you're not anymore because you got the Forked Lightning. Although the Forked Lightning has a pretty heavy toll with it. 2 overload.
It looks decent on the board state right here, but I don't think, especially after seeing my opponent switch into Thrall mode, I don't think that I want to give up my option of Vile Spine next turn. It feels like my opponent is trying to fight me by going big rather than wide
Yeah.
when you make that choice.
All right, well, pretty much going to have a really tiny turn on the next go, but... Yeah, right now, at least, everything's looking good if you can dodge a Devolve. That Van Cleave sticks. Life's not bad. Ooh. Stonehill Defender.
How good has this Tar Creeper been this game?
I mean, it is holding the line.
You could Jade Lightning it, but that's really... It doesn't feel good. Like, that thing already did work this game, and it doesn't even put you in that great of a spot, but you probably have to go for it here, right? Trade your 5/3 into the Edwin. Jade Claws finish it off.
Rip Tar Creeper 2017 to 2017. He was a hero. You know, he deserved a hero's death. Didn't get it.
Gotta kill the big one. Unless you have faith in ripping a Devolve.
No, I'm killing the big boy.
Looks like they want to go for value a little more than onboard tempo right now.
I don't know. I think in their situation, I'm killing Big Win Van Large Huge.
If they take 7 from the Edwin, and they still...
Ooh, bailed out, by the way.
Yeah.
That is just... Okay.
Not only is that a 4-mana Yeti plus 1/1,
Yeah.
but they had nothing but a Flame Elemental and a Dagger.
That was looking real gross. And yeah, ooh, we do not trade the one.
Every time.
I mean, I don't know. Now you can get the evolve value.
I think you're okay with that.
What, you're going to get a 6-drop potentially? I mean, you probably just feel like you can't be cute and you just have to deal with the Van Cleef. Like, how cute are you getting here?
The other option they might be considering is that we'll trade our 5/1 with the 4/5 and maybe dagger the 3/1. Not dagger, but J-Claws the 3/1 off the board, and then just try and stall the Edwin with a taunt. The problem with that, of course, is that they're giving up the opportunity cost of being able to use their super powerful hero power here.
I mean, you also know, just for the record, 1 card in hand is Flame Elemental, and then there's 2 cards that have been on the far left for a while.
They sure have.
And you saw the Barnes come out. I mean, I feel like you know what one of those cards is.
It's pretty safe to say the range of cards it could be, Bone Mare.
I mean, they all kind of end up being bad for you.
Right.
And this is where the big tempo swing comes in that we were talking about. Like, Shaman has done a good job thus far of fighting for the board, but now they are officially kicked off the board, and it is going to come down to the big evolve.
Get them, boys.
All right.
Get them, boys.
They need taunts.
They need not
Not
this.
those ones.
Yeah. No, I mean, you got a lot of stats.
Facing 11. Ooh.
Oh, yeah. Ooh.
Now they need a taunt every single turn.
I mean, are you just killing the Auctioneer, shadow stepping, killing something else? Cobalt? I am. That's exactly what I'm doing.
So many.
Looks pretty good. It's tempting to just push all of this face when you have essentially 11 with the dagger on board, and then a 3-power stealth minion that represents guaranteed lethal.
I think you take it a little slower.
I'm with you. I'm presenting the options.
Okay, sure. Game 5, you're almost there. I say 100% of the time, just play smart Hearthstone. Don't play 3 a.m. on a Saturday morning ladder Hearthstone.
If you do just push all face, which looks like they are,
Okay.
you just die to Bloodlust plus Flame Claws? Spirit Claws? All right.
Yeah, they're taking it in between plays.
Sort of halfway in between, yeah.
Realizing there's not a lot of spells, so I'd expect a 6/6 to die. Nope. Okay, they leave 2 6/6 up. They don't have to fear double Bloodlust, so that's something. Still more than setting up for lethal. Okay.
Ooh.
Devolve, I mean, it's hard for me to envision a world where this actually changes too much. A lot of things on the board.
Oh my gosh! Ticking Abomination! Ticking Abomination!
Oh. Never mind. There was exactly a world where that changed a lot.
Envision it, Rob.
I am envisioning it. I'm playing Hearthstone in 3017. That's how woke I just became.
Look at them. Look at Nevada right now. They just lived the meme
I mean,
that all of Reddit has been praying for. There it is. Deal 5 damage to your own minions.
hi Reddit.
Hello, Reddit.
Yeah. I bet you're not welcome here, man. That is just...
This is game 5.
Would it have mattered how they played? Is there... Because you could have traded... I mean, you definitely could have traded one of the things off, and I think you were going to in my line where you just full cleared the board. Because here's the thing. If you full clear the board and this happens, okay, you just reset the board.
So
Yeah.
many options.
I mean, that is a statistically highly improbable punish. But that was a punish.
They just can't stop chuckling to themselves.
I mean, that's the kind of thing where, like, I just get up and call my mom. I'm like, Mom, ticking abomination. She's like, Rob, it's 3 a.m. Why are you calling me? What's a ticking abomination? I'm like, Mom, shut up, listen. Ticking abomination.
Wow. I wouldn't have traded this cast for any other one for
Yeah.
the world.
Look, man, I've done my share of HCT. This is just always the more fun cast. I don't have to wear
Well
a button
played.
down. Stuff like this. Oh, yeah, there you go. Hit him with the Apothecary.
Well played.
Nevada going to finish out the reverse sweep. Improbable odds. Rogue gets swept, and yeah, that was that was a series.
It was.